Yo, what's going on, guys? Shake and Bake back, and today we've got a kind of interesting video. I need y'all to stay with me. It's a little tough, but I have a point that I'm trying to make, and hopefully I can do it in a timely fashion here and not drag this out and make this too confusing, because it really shouldn't be. But basically, today I want to take a lock at the locker codes that we've been getting, or lack of, I guess, compared to last year, and also what's supposed to be replacing the lock codes, the daily login system. I mean, I say replacing because we haven't really been getting lock codes, but we get one of these every day, and it does compare to, I guess, whereas last year we were getting a lock code almost every other day. It was like every 2 days, lock code, boom, lock code, boom, lock code. So, I mean, in the 30 days that 2K had been out last year, we got about 15 codes. This year, we've gotten like maybe 5 codes, but we also have gotten the daily logins, which you log in every day. That's 30 rewards. But we're going to talk about which system has been better for the users. Is it this year's where you just log in every day? Or has it been last year's where you just type in the code every couple of days? So we will talk about that. I'm going to compare them. I have the full list of rewards. They dropped a couple new lock codes. I say couple new lock codes last night. You had to search for it in 2K TV. I'll put that on the screen right now. But you can get like 1,000 MT or like a couple tokens. And then there has been like the weekly poll stuff too, which if you vote in the poll every like week and a half, 2 weeks, there's a lock code for like a token or two. Now, with that said, my totals may be off a little bit here and there, but I think they're pretty close to accurate for what we've got this year versus last year. I may have missed a code here or there. I mean, it has been a long time of me searching and looking for stuff. So let's get into it, and let's see, is this daily login system with locker codes, but with not too many, better than a whole bunch of lock codes but no daily login system? Which one was better and has been better about 30 days in? Because again, 2K came out about a month ago, couple days less than a month, I think, because today is what, the 6th or the 7th, maybe the 5th, I don't know, it's somewhere around there. And 2K came out early September just like that. So let's get into it. Let's talk about the daily rewards. And I mean, there also is the wheel spins as well, but if you got a 0 MT or you missed a day, you did not get that wheel spin unless they fixed it, which they did for last week's, because I got 0 MT when I logged in on Friday, but then later in the day I logged in and I got my wheel spin. In fact, I even got 2 wheel spins one week, which was kind of weird. Like, it was the final day, I logged in, got the wheel spin, and then later that night I logged in again and I got another wheel spin. So there have been definitely some glitches, and I mean, I'm sure there's people who have lost their spins because of that. But let's talk about it. Again, you get those every 7 days if you log in every single day. And it's been about a month, so you should have about 4 of them. Again, I got a bonus one, but I think I also missed one. I don't know. But let's talk about all the rewards that I've gotten, compare it to last year, and see which one has been a better system. I thought this would be a kind of interesting video, and again, yeah, I think it will be. So let's just dive into what we've been getting this year. And I'll have on the screen the, the login boards that tell you every day you're gonna get this, this, and this, and today you got this. So let's look at the first one that had the Steve Nash as the prize wheel. Okay, cool stuff, but obviously I didn't get him off the wheel. Pretty rare. Some people did. Some people, I don't even think got the spin. But the rewards on this, I may be a little off, again, on the MT amounts, but I think this is what they were. I tried to remember off the top of my head, because I don't think I didn't get a screenshot of every single one of them. I got it for most of them, though. But I think it was 100 MT the first day, 1 token the second day, 1 free agent pack, 200 MT, 1 gold consumable, and 1 token, and then 150 MT was the final day. So that was the first week. Again, nothing too crazy, a little bit of stuff. We move on to the second week. 250 MT, 1 token, 1 gold consumable, 1 token, 1 multi-dimensional pack, and so on. 100 MT and 1 gold consumable. Nothing that crazy once again. In the second week, it's okay, but, we did get the multi-dimensional pack. That's pretty good. But besides that, nothing really sticks out. Then, in the third week, 2 tokens, 150 MT, 1 gold consumable, 1 token, 1 free agent, 200 MT, and 1 token. Again, nothing too crazy. The 2 tokens is definitely nice. And then the final week here of this month, 200 MT, 1 token, 1 gold consumable, 100 MT, a free agent, and I've messed up the order, but 2 tokens and 100. You get the gist. Basically, every day you're getting like a token, a little bit of MT, or maybe a gold consumable or a free agent. That's basically what you've been getting every single day. If you logged in all 30 days or whatever the past month, you got 30 rewards. What does it add up to? Let me talk about that now. So adding up all those without the wheel spins, okay? We'll add in those as well. That's 1,600 MT. That's not a lot of MT. 13 tokens. It's okay, but it's not a ton. I mean, it's just free stuff. You log in, you don't do anything for it. 5 gold consumables. Those are pretty terrible. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I've gotten injuries. I think I got like a 1 gold contract. I might have gotten a shoe, but that's basically it. Like, probably less than 500 MT total, I think, because some of them don't go for that much. Like, the injuries are worth like 75 MT, I think. The shoes go for like 250, but I don't know if I've gotten a shoe or not. So not that great. I mean, again, it's all free stuff, and you might be saying, "Whoa, it's free." I mean, it could be 0, 0, and 0. Well, yeah, it could be, but what is this, 2K like 14, where you didn't get anything for logging in every day? Like, what are we living in a stone age now? I mean, it's a little different now. We're kind of used to this, especially whereas last year, again, we were getting lock codes almost every other day. Now, again, you could add in the weekly spins, which I didn't right there, but let's add in the weekly spins. So, now, I think I got 4 weekly spins. Again, I'm not sure. I may have gotten a bonus one. I may have missed one. I don't know, because, again, it was a little glitchy. But I have it written down here as I got 1 League Standard pack from one of the spins, another League Standard from another spin, and then 5 tokens, and then I may or may not have gotten another 5 tokens from a spin. I really don't know. Or I could have got like a 300 MT. I don't remember. One of them was just like, I got that, and I just like, I didn't even write it down. I was like, whatever, screw it. So, overall, I got about, adding in all the totals, with the wheels, 18 tokens, I think, maybe 23. It was, again, around, somewhere around there. 1,600 MT, that really didn't change again. And the gold consumables, 2 standard packs, and the multi-dimensional pack. Because you have to add that in as well. That's a pretty sweet pack. That's got some good value on it. Especially if you got something good from it. So, okay, that's not that bad. Those are the totals that we got for logging in every single day. I mean, 18 tokens, that's some players, that's some good stuff. Okay, cool. And then let's look at last year where we got the locker codes. Again, we got locker codes about every couple of days. We got, I think, 14, maybe 15 locker codes. I think we also got, again, a gold DeAndre in one, but I didn't write that down in here. I don't think I made a video on it just because it was a crap code, so I didn't even bother. It was like 100 MT or a gold card, so yeah. I mean, some of these codes are not that great, but last year, here's what I got from the codes, and there was some nice ones too. Like, I didn't even get the best rewards. On some of them, I definitely did. Some of them I didn't. Some of them I got 100 MT, but here's what I got, and I'll even show you on the screen too, because I do have screenshots from the videos. I got, on the first code of the year, 10,000 MT. That was a banger one. The next code, I got a Grizzlies and Hornets heat-check pack, not too bad. 100 MT, I definitely missed the main prize there. 1 token, missed the main prize there. Ruby Michael Jordan, okay, that's pretty decent. I remember that card was alright. 300 MT, yeah. Ruby Choice got a card I didn't use, but still it was an extra card to my collector level. 1 League Standard pack, okay, not the worst. That was actually, I remember I got a silver play out of that too that sold for like 7,000. A gold TTO pack, which is a lot better than the freaking consumable packs. I got a limitless range from that, and you could get badges from that, and I sold that for like 5,000 MT. I remember that. I went back and watched the video. Maybe I didn't remember. But, then 20 tokens from one ball drop. I got the 20 tokens. I remember that. That was dope. Gold TTO pack, a token, and then 10,000 MT and a bronze pack. So, that already, just saying that out loud, seems like way more rewards than, you know, this year's system with, again, lock codes and daily logins, but not really many lock codes. So now adding it all up, 22 tokens, 20,000 MT, the 2 gold TTO packs, which, again, were a lot better than the gold consumables, which you don't get crap. The bronze TTO pack, which sucks. That was like a contract or an injury. That really didn't do much. Maybe you got a 200 MT badge. A standard league pack, a Grizzlies Hornets heat check pack, which I got Conley from, sold them for about 10K, and the 2 Ruby players from the tokens, the 2 This Day in History cards. You could have even got the Amethyst Jerry West. I didn't get that though. I got like 100 MT or 1 token on that day. So that's a lot better, bro. That's kind of crazy to think about. Like, that is very clearly way better than the daily and login system. So I guess that brings us to the question, why are we getting less rewards? Like, the whole point, I thought with the daily logins, and I thought we'd be getting more lock codes than one every 2 weeks damn near, would be to get more rewards than last year and to continue to reward the players for coming back every single day. But we really haven't actually been getting more. Now, let's just get one thing straight. I'm not saying the daily login system is bad per se. I'm just saying a couple of the things probably should be tweaked here and there, and we should actually be getting more than one lock code a week. I mean, that's kind of ridiculous. Come on, man. I think what I expected for this was to still get lock codes every 3, 4, 5 days. I mean, at least 1 to 2, but again, we've got like 4 or 5 total this year. So again, really not a lot. Like MT wise, we got 1600 MT with all the daily stuff, whereas we got 20,000 from just like the locker codes because of the two 10,000 ones. And a lot of people was hitting them too. Like I made ball drop videos on them. You were pretty easily able to hit the ball drops. Now they did change that later in the year and they made ball drops harder at times, and sometimes they seemed a bit more random, but some of those codes you were really able to like, okay, I can get the main prize. So I guess my main point behind this whole video is saying this. If we actually start getting more locker codes, it's gonna make this year's system better. But if we continue to not get locker codes, besides like once a blue moon, it feels like, then last year's system was still better. So we take a step backwards unless the change of pace in lock codes is going to be, you know, brought up to speed too. And that's if you log in every single day. Kind of different with last year's codes. Those worked for like 7 days. And again, you could just log in every, 7 days and type in the codes, type in the codes, type in the codes. Whereas now you have to log in every single day. So, again, you got to make sure the game actually registers it too, because a couple of the days there have been glitches and you didn't get your weekly spins. So, kind of interesting stuff there. Again, maybe you don't find that this interesting, but I think it was. I mean, just seeing the difference in MT, just like, wow, the fact that we got those lock codes for, 10,000 last year, and I mean, this year, we have gotten lock codes that have had like 1,000 on it or 100 MT. Not a lot. I definitely like the amount of tokens we're getting from the daily logins. Like, I looked at this week's and I get like 2 tokens, and then I think I might get a token or 2 at the end of the week too. So like, the tokens are pretty nice. I like getting the free tokens, but I definitely wished there was like a tick up. And also the weekly spins, they gotta be better, bro. The fact that I can get the same reward that I can get on a normal daily login kind of sucks. Like, when they advertised it, and obviously it's early in the year, they said boxes of cards, like exclusive packs, and all kinds of stuff. And I mean, I have got 5 tokens from it, which is nice, but that's been the nicest thing, so I don't know. Hopefully this video wasn't too hard to follow, and you guys were able to keep up with what I was saying and all the rewards I've gotten. And again, it's probably a little off my math, just because it's Saturday morning, and I mean, I'm trying to do all this research on last year's codes and this year's, and I only take so many screenshots of everything in the game. So I've been doing a pretty good job this year, but I've definitely missed probably a couple of things, and maybe some of the MT amounts were off by 50 or 100. So still, they're pretty low every day we get them. And I think now, too, I think some people are getting different daily login rewards, because I tweeted out my logins this morning, and people are like, I don't have the same thing as you. How did you get 2 tokens today when I don't get that? So they might even be changing now, but I thought they were the same for everyone, so maybe they're changing. I don't really know, but that's what they were for me. That's what I got this year versus last year. Definitely a lot more MT. Like, if you totaled everything in the packs last year, I probably got closer. And there was even, like, diamond shoe packs that I missed. And you could have got, like, 20,000, 30,000, or contracts last year. I didn't get any of those. I remember that. I got screwed on those, but I was playing a lot of Triple Threat and getting a lot of them. But yeah, I didn't get any of those, too. So, like, you really could have made even more. You could have made a lot of MT off last year's lock codes. Whereas this year, you don't really have that, I guess, upside to get that many. I mean, there have been 25 tokens on one of those spins. Or actually, 2 of them, I think. But I didn't. Yeah, that was the one I got 2 of. But I didn't get the 25 at the time. So, again, I think there was a bit higher of a series last year. But I'm hopeful that this system can be tweaked moving forward to giving us better rewards than last year, because that's all what it's always about. We want better rewards, man. We're just, I don't know, we're progressing. We want more tokens. There's more things to grind for. There's more cards and more things to collect. So you need more tokens. So kind of an interesting video. Let me know in the comment section, have you been actually logging in every single day and getting your rewards? Have you been getting lucky on the spins? What did you think of this? Do you think, again, this system is better than last year's? Or do you like, hey man, I'd rather just see a lock code, log in, instead of having to log in every single day? But I like the logging in every day. I mean, I was already logging in pretty much every day last year, so it doesn't really change too much for me. But I can see how that might get annoying for some people who might not have the time every single day. But that's why they give you the spin as like a reward for the dedicated players who do that. But again, it's not that rewarding, especially if it glitches out and you don't get the spin. But like, there's like an MT spot on it that's still worth like 300 MT on some of them. Like, that's not rewarding. That's the same as the logins for the dailies damn near. So yeah, just my quick video on this. I wanted to look into this. I got this idea. I think it was kind of interesting. And again, I really hope that this is tweaked and worked on and improved later in the year. Hopefully, I think these rewards got to get bumped up. So maybe we're logging in for 5 tokens, 10 tokens, stuff like that. Versus, like, if I'm still logging in for 1 token or 150 MT in freaking May, I'm not going to care about the daily logins. Like, there are going to be days where I'm like, yeah, we don't need to log in today. It's no big deal. So, I'm hoping that it does continue to improve and get better as the year goes on. But that's all I got for you guys. Just a kind of interesting video that I thought you guys might like. Yeah. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. Peace, man.